Endmen. Base entry and exit logs were restored when we repaired our facilities. We now know where the Rhodes Island operators were headed. One of them headed to the valley. You might have met that one already. The other two went to the quarry, east of here. You can easily reach the quarry from the hub base. If you wish to look for your Rhodes Island operators, you can leave via the east gate. Let me see. Just take the other turn at the intersection where you came from.
What's your take on this, Administrator? Should we set off?
Administrator? Supervisor Perlica? Are you heading to the quarry? I've worked with my colleagues in the quarry for years. Their families trusted me with their lives, but I failed them as their manager. I must head back and find them, no matter how slim the chances may be.
It wasn't your fault. No one can predict the Blight.
But
Nothing bad has yet been confirmed. There's no need to feel guilty until we find them.
And maybe they already found a safe place to hide in.
That'll be for the best. All the more reason to go and find them. No shelter out there is as safe as the hub base.
I've synced our map with the coordinates from Shauna. We don't know what went on in the quarry. Director Chin called in reinforcements just to be on the safe side. I connected her to our operators nearby. The surgeon and one of our scouts are waiting for orders at the quarry entrance.
The surgeon? Are we talking about that surgeon?
Yes, it's that surgeon. We need a medical professional capable of handling our situation. Korlak is the best fit for the job. Shauna, I believe you'll be a great help for us in this investigative mission. But you'll need to be extra cautious as you are a non-combatant.
Are you heading to the quarry? Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, make sure you bring everyone back safely.
Yeah, I'll keep myself safe. Let's go!
This place really changed a lot. I went through this gate when I rushed over here to find you. I still remember how smashed up it was. There was thick black smoke all over the place.
And everything's back on track, thanks to the power of Endfield Industries.
Well, I hardly see you being so proud of something.
It wasn't easy finding something I can be proud of.
Is this thing a tower? What's it for?
This is a sector relay tower. It lets us transmit power to factories in other areas.
Look, Administrator. The rocks blocking the road have been cleared away.
This road will lead us to the quarry.
When I came over, I never thought there's a road here.
The quarry is extremely large. The UWST spent a great deal of time building this place up. If something did happen inside, many people would have to be evacuated. I can't leave them behind. I can't. This is the quarry.
This place looks really different compared to the hub base.
The surgeon is waiting for us over there. Let's go meet him.
We meet again, Supervisor Perlica. Greetings, Administrator. The name's Korlak, but you may refer to me as the Surgeon. I went straight to your next stop after receiving Fiona's message. I heard you salvaged something that I can use.
Yes, I think you might find it useful. Our operation may require the assistance of a professional field medic.
Ah, the crisis team is here. You must be Supervisor Perlica.
No need for such formalities. You must be the scout the Director Chin mentioned.
Yeah, that's definitely me. Medical Officer Korlak mentioned the Administrator. Which one of you... Hi. Hi. Yeah. Greetings. The manual titled How to Deal with the Administrator mentions that,
Easy there. Give me a rundown of the local situation.
all right. I'll do that. The situation is just as we expected. We think there's nobody left in the quarry. Most portable equipment has been carried off. Heavy machinery were powered down and safety brakes have been engaged. Evidently, they maintained order in the quarry throughout the entire incident. Our guess is that almost all the local staff have evacuated the site. From the traces of their works and operations, they've left for quite a while.
But nobody sent any notifications. Why didn't Endfield Industries receive any news?
This goes against the SOP. If a severe blight rupture event did take place, UWST members are obliged to help workers in their territories evacuate the site and submit a report to all affected parties.
We also heard some, strange noises coming from deep inside the quarry, but I'm not sure what they are. The noises sound like howling animals, and a bit like people, too. It was just too scary for me to head down there.
Howling? Are there still people trapped below?
What should we do now? Should we head back to Director Chin and talk about this?
No. We'll head down there at once. If someone is trapped down there, we shouldn't waste time going back and forth. Thank you for sharing this with us. Head back and report to Director Chin. Leave the rest to us.
No problem. No problem at all. Oh, take care, Administrator.
Oh, thank you, Administrator. Thank you, Supervisor Perlica.
It's all right.
Well, after getting thawed out, the Enfield database taught me everything about you. Certain contents are, how should I put it, rather unexpected.
Administrator, I'll give you the details after we sort out the problems in this area. Let's focus on the task at hand.
And I shall be part of your team. Pleasure to be of service. Korlek Vial. I wish to keep our operational conduct both rational and restrained. Thank you for your understanding. By the way, the scout also told me that the setup for the sector scanner is complete.
If cross-area power transmission can be achieved, we can build our factory at the quarry as well.
I hope everyone comes back safely. In case of injuries, notify me first. I can evaluate the impact of this effort. We'll need to make a decision on the actual results.
The Administrator will brief us on the mission.
I'll do my best to ensure the safety of our personnel, both before and after the battle.
We can let our tech division take a look at this.
The scout just gave me a summary report. I have a general understanding of the current situation. Lives are at stake. We must take this road and move out at once.
Make it quick and clean.
There's a work elevator here, Administrator. Use the terminal to activate it.
Why did they install this terminal at such a high place?
Look! There's a bounce pad over there.
New item found. This one is still functioning and powered. We'll head up with this. There are probably more work elevators like this in the quarry that we can use. Look. There's a door over there.
Do the local miners take the same elevator with the things they dig up?
These facilities are part of the Endfield UWST partnership project. They should work like the terminals back at base and let you control nearby doors. But this unit seems to be damaged. Administrator, we need to count on your special ability.
These terminals can store audio logs that might contain data about the incident. I'll screen it for relevant information. Got it.
Emergency alert. Attention all Valley 4 personnel. A severe incident has taken place at the Valley Industry Park. Flux storm sighting confirmed. All field personnel are to quickly evacuate work premises in a calm, orderly, and safe manner. We repeat, a severe incident has taken place at the Valley Industry Park, which may...
An evacuation announcement? It was first aired 11 days ago.
We have not been notified. They probably tried to keep the matter to themselves. Indeed. A blight rupture of such a scale shouldn't have gone unnoticed.
A secondary disaster caused by a blight rupture. Standing in a flux storm without proper protection is just as bad as standing right inside a blighted zone.
But this place shouldn't have any storms, right?
That's a question for another day. Our priority is to save lives. Local blight levels aren't very high, so we should try searching the quarry.
And I'll check the maps that Shauna gave us.
Want me to clean up these baggerloids?
That won't be necessary. We can choose to go around them.
Does this quarry really need all these heavy-duty machines?
They probably do. We're almost at the central quarrying site. Let's see if there are any survivors.
The time is nigh!
Annihilate target coordinates. Authority level 7.
It's your move!
hope this is useful. This is far more interesting than the usual salvage.
It's your ruin!
Break them! Oh, weakness!
This is far more interesting than the usual salvage.
We can head down there with the elevator platform. But if you insist on jumping straight down, Administrator, that will be fine. The map has records of resource nodes. We can take a look. This place has a complicated layout, so some miners might still be trapped inside. We should look around. Rising flash!
No rest for the weary!
Target locked. Target locked. Rising flash!
End this quickly!
Looks useful. Let's keep it.
No more talk! The time is nigh!
For the future we have chosen. We're almost done with our perimeter search, but we found no one. Administrator. Administrator, is it alright if we keep asking you to use your powers? But we are really out of options right now.
Looking through audio logs recorded around the time of the incident. Bingo.
Workplace accident? Accident? Stop muddying things up. They won't evacuate everyone over some stupid accident. Blasted bugger! I know it's your experiment that went off the rails. It was never a workplace accident to begin with! Medical team, move out! Double time! We got lives to save! Everyone else are to evacuate the valley according to plan. We'll rendezvous after we take care of the wounded at the power plant.
You recognize this voice?
That's Zeska. He's in charge of managing work at the quarry when I'm not around. He has quite the temper, but he's always trying to keep everyone safe. There's a UWST research park east of the quarry. It's where they conduct the Originium cultivation trials.
But the audio log mentioned that the accident took place at the power plant.
There's an Originium mining area north of the research park, and it has a road leading to the power plant. But that mining area has been abandoned. Only a few observers remain stationed near it. You've seen the highways being constructed through the Valley Pass and Hub Base. They were meant to link up with the power plant after it went online. But before the highways were complete, the old road through the mining area was the only way there. I really have no idea what happened at the power plant.
The Originium experiment is probably not the cause of the blight rupture. They should be two separate incidents. Maybe. But why conduct such dangerous tests at the power plant? And they kept it so secret that even Endfield knew nothing about it.
I really don't know what went on down there. I'm just a UWST employee.
Great. Nobody has been found, but the mystery just keeps adding up.
Focus on the task at hand. We need to figure out what's making all those strange noises. There are nearby resource nodes that we can explore. This is an important finding. I'll let the administrator decide how to use this. Completely damaged. I don't think the administrator can repair this. Let's go that way.
Deep inside the quarry. Is this the place he was talking about?
There's only one way ahead of us. I see traces of Originium arts. Perhaps our Rhodes Island operator left them.
There was a battle here. Nothing strange about that. The newcomers to the quarry aren't exactly the friendly type.
Wait. I think I've seen such Originium arts before. The operator who's supposed to meet us. I believe I know who this messenger is.
Messenger?
A Rhodes Island operator named Ajimu. She's the messenger of her company. I worked with her on a mission. She wields a unique form of Originium arts.
Now this is making me curious about her.
Good. We happen to need her help in restoring the Administrator's memories.
Why pile so many rocks on the elevator? It seems to me that the local staff is very disorganized.
We found no one, and are not hearing any more strange noises from before. Something's not right. We must stay vigilant. We have reports of rare resources in this area. Keep your eyes out for them. New item found.
Did you hear that?
It's that strange noise.
Back on your feet! Break them!
Target locked.
It's your move! We have an emergency.
Time to end this.
As for the true value of this bling, I'll let Perlica be the judge of that.
It's that noise again, but I can't figure out where it's coming from. Fiona!
I picked up the source of the noise. It's coming from the depths of the mining shaft to your east. Location sent.
There's no direct path to that place. We need to look for another way.
Idealism is always detached from reality.
It's your room!
Got something to say?
You should be well rested, Administrator. Enfield needs you.
Something might be over there. Visual scans indicate no immediate danger. Time for a break. Buzz me if you got an itch. I know that strength isn't everything, but in Talos too. Standing by.
This is an important finding. I'll let the Administrator decide how to use this. Their target locked.
End this quickly!
Rising flash!
The time is not! Regroup! End this quickly! No more talk!
Rising flash!
I think we're in luck today.
As for the true value of this bling, I'll let Perlica be the judge of that. true value of this bling, I'll let Perlica be the judge of that. As for the true value of this bling, I'll let Perlica be the judge of that.
My goodness, these freaks are without their heads. Is this even normal?
It should be obvious. They may be headless, but you're not, Chen. Oh, weakness! Target locked. Protect yourself. And move.
You had your chance. Fire!
Target the weak spot.
It's your move. Fire! Ending this in one move. No more talk.
Counting on you to finish this.
Get back on your feet. Break them.
Protect yourself. And move.
Finish this!
Rising flash!
Continuing mission.
Fire! Medevac.
Peace and quiet. Turns out the freak was the one making the noise. Never expected headless goons can be so loud.
And I do not intend to get to the bottom of this anatomical miracle.
We have defeated the enemy, but had no luck finding the survivors.
I'm searching the site for additional data. If we find something, I'll make sure you're the first to know.
As for the true value of this bling, I'll let Perlica be the judge of that. As for the true value of this bling, I'll let Perlica be the judge of that. I'm getting lucky. My turn to have a go at this, right? I'm still trying to get used to the tele protocol. I prefer traveling such short distances on my legs. Let's head there for a closer look. I think we've hit some jackpot.
No survivors, but also no bodies. UWST personnel must have successfully evacuated the place very early on.
And I was worried that they had fallen victim to those landbreaker freaks during the evac.
These landbreakers may have arrived after the incident. You've seen how the Blight affected them.
That's right. The Blight hardly touched the quarry. Those landbreakers probably came from other places.
When viewed in light of our previous intel, the research park was probably hit by a severe Blight rupture.
Are there other terminals, Fiona?
Data shows there are 3 terminals in total. The last one should be pretty close to where you are.
Let's go. We need to look for more information.
Wait! I've located the sector scanner. It should be close. The scout mentioned this building. Since it's just on the way, we can walk over and activate it.
Found it. This is the last terminal. Set that aside for now. We should focus on finding the terminals first.
There are audio logs here as well.
Search base is distress call. Can anyone hear us? Request support. Request support. Save us.
It's a distress call.
Its timestamp differs from the other audio logs. This call was sent recently.
This distress call was sent from the research center. Someone's calling for help. Someone's still in there.
Slow down, Shauna. Where is the research center?
Still remember that research park I've mentioned? The research center is the main building of that place. It's where the scientists and engineers work.
The research center is likely to have been hit by the severe blight. Those inside were probably... And there's only one way to go. Ejimu and the other Rhodes Island operator probably went there.
Can I still tag along?
Things might get more dangerous from here.
But...
Just take her with us. She's more familiar with the area. And don't you worry, I'll keep her safe.
And the surgeon would need an assistant if there are too many sick and wounded.
Fine.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone.
Aligning our positioning coordinates. Keep going forward to reach the research park.
Let's go, Administrator. Stay vigilant.
The research center is up ahead, and Peripheral Park is right next to it.
I haven't been here often. Those who work in the park usually live in the research center. They're probably all inside.
Let's go. Ejimu might be there.
Look, there's someone up ahead.
We should go and meet them.
Stop right there! Take another step, and you'll regret it!
You don't look like landbreakers. What are you doing here?
We're the Endfield Crisis Team, and we have the documents to prove it. Are you members of the UWST?
I told you to stand where you are!
Calm down, Eliza. They're friendlies. Apologies if we offended you under such circumstances, my good mates from Endfield. I heard about you. The captain told us about our local collaborators during his visit.
I'm glad he mentioned us. Is this a UWST industrial mech?
You recognize this bad boy?
It's my first time seeing the real thing. So, you're members of the Armored Patrol?
Aye. Name's Fabian Collins. That one over there is my sister Eliza. We're both members of the good old UWST Armored Patrol.
I am Perlica, supervisor of Endfield Industries. This is our administrator. We picked up a distress call and came here to look for trapped survivors.
So, you are the Collinses that Petrov mentioned.
You know us?
We met UWST personnel at the Valley Pass. The one leading them told us to give you these parts. He mentioned you might have some use for them.
Smashing! This is exactly what we need! Eliza!
Are you the ones who blasted these Angoloi to bits?
Killing them isn't hard, okay?
Huh, gotta hand it to you. Nicely done.
Well, the mech broke down by accident. Sorry about the misunderstanding back then. I was super stressed and all. And yeah, thanks for delivering those parts. I can finally get my cozy killer of a crib fixed.
A huge host of the Angoloi attacked shortly after we arrived. Though we saved the people trapped here, the mech actuators were busted. We were forced to hold our ground. The place has no replacement parts, and the bad boy couldn't move. Luckily, the main gun still works, and it's more than enough to keep this place safe.
Did you see the other workers from the quarry? They're probably wearing UWST uniform.
All the survivors in the vicinity are here. A few did come from the quarry to the west, but some workers might still be trapped in the research center and the park around it. We tried rescuing them, but the main road to the research center is completely blighted out. The other road goes through the peripheral park and ultimately leads to the research center. However, the park gate is now closed, and we lack the authority level to open it.
I heard that the peripheral park gate can only be locked from the inside. There are definitely survivors in there.
Try using your access privileges. Perhaps you can get the gate to open.
Injured personnel have been given emergency treatment. Prior care was conducted in a professional fashion, and there's little else for me to do.
What are you going to do next?
Fix the mech, take these people, and evacuate this place. Once we join forces with the United Syndicate's relief team, we'll come back here and save the rest.
You can escort them to the hub base. That place is now safe. Production and power have been largely restored as well.
We'll set off once we're ready. On behalf of the Armored Patrol and the United Syndicates, I thank Endfield for your support.
I have a blunt question. What would be your plans if you didn't get the replacement parts from us?
Then we would keep defending this site. The United Syndicate's relief teams would usually arrive, so we just need to hold out till then. Of course, this would involve a ton of risks. In any case, thank you for helping us out in desperate times like this. Who knows what dangers we'd be facing if you never came.
The UWST has always been an ally of Endfield in the frontier. Our friendship goes both ways, and will only grow stronger as we work together.
Couldn't have said it better. Oh, before I forget, you should go talk to Boreal, who took shelter in this place. I heard him talking about Endfield.
Go get some sleep. I'll stand guard. My turn to have a go at this.
You should be well rested, Administrator. Enfield needs you.
I really need some exercise.